If you're still trying to figure out what to do with your tongue when you sing, this video is for you. Hi and welcome to today's video. In case you don't know me yet, my name is Freya. I'm a professional singer and vocal coach from Germany. The tongue is a peculiar thing. You can do a lot of things with it. You can taste with it. It helps you to swallow. You can speak with it. And of course, in singing, it plays a major role because it can either create nasal resonance or open resonance, depending on how you create the space inside of your mouth. The most important thing to know is that the tongue isn't an isolated thing. There are different parts of the tongue. There is the tip of the tongue, then there is the middle or the body of the tongue, like when you stick out the tongue. You can see that it can also make different shapes. Then there's the back of the tongue. Above it is the uvula and the soft palate. And really, the soft palate doesn't really work without the back of the tongue. It kind of goes together. It's really important to think of it as a unit and not the tongue as an isolated thing that just is in your mouth and you're supposed to put it somewhere. I know a lot of my students tell me that they can see my tongue going down whenever I'm singing an open ah. But what it feels like to me is not the tongue that I'm moving. It's more the soft palate, and I'm thinking of a wide space. And it always has helped me to think of the space in the back of my throat rather than where to put my tongue. Here's the thing. The danger is when you think of putting down your tongue in order to create more space for resonance, here's what happens a lot of times. You tense up your jaw and you pull the tongue back. So instead of pulling it back, where of course it actually blocks all the space, think of it as relaxing the jaw, resting the tongue, but at the same time really focusing on your soft palate and the back of your throat. So, yeah, yeah. If you think of tongue, you might try to do something weird that sounds natural. Yeah. So the tongue might go down in the front, but in the back, where it's really relevant, where it also works together with a soft palate, it might do the opposite. It might pull back and just block the space instead of opening it up. So the first thing you want to do is try to achieve an open ah. La, 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 la. So when you do an exercise such as la, 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 you can sing it, of course. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. I'm relaxing my jaw and I'm only aware of the throat movement, really. All I move to create the L is the tip of my tongue, and then I open back up to an ah. Thinking of an open ah and then only moving those parts, whether it's lips for an M, for example, or your tongue for an L, or the back of your throat for an NG, like nga, 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 nga. You want to try to always stay in that open ah position, which means the back of your tongue and what's opposite, that soft palate, they kind of work together and create that open space. So when you do the la, 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 the back of your throat really stays open. It's just the tip of your tongue that moves. I think it's really a good exercise to be more aware of the difference between moving the tip of your tongue or really thinking of what is further back in your throat, your pharynx. La, 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 la. You can do this in your lower voice. La, 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 la. Same applies for head voice. La, 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 la. So really trying to focus on relaxing the jaw, only moving the tip of your tongue while focusing on an open ah sound really helps you to get the tongue in the right position without doing something that's very unnatural, like ah. It's really weird to think of the tongue as like put your tongue down or put it up. It's really hard to control the back when you're thinking of tongue, because when we think of tongue, we really think more of the front part, you know, where we can see it move. But what's more relevant for singing is really further in the back. And the problem is when you get a really tight, intense jaw, the tendency is to pull back the tongue, which then makes that muscle, that the tongue is basically like a big muscle. It makes it go all the way back, and it makes it like this big muscle. It flexes. Ah, ah, la, 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 la. See, but when I do the la, 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 and try to think of just resting the tongue, just the tip of the tongue moving and the back of my throat opening up to create ah instead of or something like that, that's when you really feel where the movement takes place that's relevant. Let me know in the comments, are you having tongue trouble, or have you figured out where to place your tongue? Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you have a great week. If you want to check out more free resources, check out my website, masteryourvoice.tv. And if you have not read my book yet, you can get it on Amazon, Master Your Voice, for more motivation to get into great shape when it comes to your singing technique. See you next time, and until then, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing.